We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. David Wells, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this. A career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
0-1, here's the pitch.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
Right. No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Greg Garcia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Raines is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Now batting, Matt Kemp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Greinke gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Derek Jeter.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
No, that's
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in now, Bernie Williams. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tito Martinez.
Now at the plate, Tino Martinez. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 33.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now a curveball misses inside. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, and he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Jose Canseco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hitter, Jose Canseco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Canseco, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 1 home run and 7 driven in. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Williams. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Williams.
The pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Adam Dunn.
One gone here in the Detroit third, and in steps Adam Dunn. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jeter will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Benito Santiago, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Santiago.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1.
Hey, dude.
Full count now, 3-2. Bernie Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Matt Kemp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Eddie Murray is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Full count, 3-2. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Chop towards first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
Digging in, Jose Canseco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
1-0.
Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos standing for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Popped him up. Martinez is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
The left fielder.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch.
Matsui.
Hideki Matsui is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. To the Yankees left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 31. Tim
Stepping in now, Tim Raines, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Matsui gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Alfonso Soriano will be next. Left field and deep. A ball that's tarrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Catch out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Matsui rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Benito Santiago, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Right side, fair ball down the line. Soriano rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate now, number 18. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. 3 runs already home here. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Michael Fulmer comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Michael Fulmer.
Derek Jeter will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
First and second here with nobody out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Helpful.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Settling in now, Jose Canseco. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Second and third here, one man out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 home. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready once again, Hideki Matsui. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's high.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Next up for Detroit, Matt Williams will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lined into right, a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Victor.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Knocking it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Greg Garcia stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Digging in and looking for more, Alfonso Soriano. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Benito Santiago, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So now to the plate, number 18, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Derek Jeter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Bernie Williams stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers nothing. So coming to the plate, Eddie Murray. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Not close. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Matt Williams would be next. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Martinez.
Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Jose Canseco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The left fielder, Hideki Matsui.
Into the box, Hideki Matsui. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one over to Murray. They get the double play, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman,
Jeff Nelson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nelson.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
1-1.
That's by him for strike 1. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Victor Reyes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Misses, ball 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in once again, Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Alfonso Soriano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1, well below the zone. Fastball just missed above the zone. Down into left center for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, number 18. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging a soft liner, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, Greg Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now batting, the center fielder.
A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Matt Kemp is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
2-1 to count. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
The batter, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll swing it from the left side right here. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Last breath for the Tigers. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And another foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Wells takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Zach Greinke was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious